was watching this show called Behind Mansion Walls, and it was all about these rich guys. It was basically about rich guys who were divorcing women, and they didn't want to give them any money, and then they would kill them. And then because they had so much money, it was kind of this 50-50 as to whether they got away with it or not.
Let's say 50, no, more like, it's like 70, 30, 80, 20.
Which was, added to the tension of watching it, but was also really fucking disturbing because these guys could, this one guy paid $13 million to his lawyer.
Defense attorney Richard Racehorse Haynes has a reputation for pulling off the impossible.
Well, he paid me $13 million, and he had plenty left over.
And, of course, the guy gets him off. You got that kind of money, you can buy your way out of a problem, just like the fucking New York Yankees. They're never going to suck again. I don't give a shit how many Carl Pavanos they sign. They got enough money to walk away from it. And sadly, so do the Red Sox. I know we're part of the problem, but whatever. So I'm watching the show Behind Mansion Walls, and the guy, worth $13 million. He pays his lawyer $13 million. And he fucking, where the hell is this goddamn clip? I don't know, whatever. So it's part of their defense thing. Where the hell is it? Are you shitting me? Why do I do this? Oh, here it is. This is something. This was a person describing his ex-wife, some other rich person within the town that believed the rich guy was innocent. And this is out of nowhere. This is a show about some poor woman who lost her life because this fucking asshole
shot her in the left breast. It didn't kill her because she had had, at the instructions of her husband, silicone breast implants.
You're going through a divorce, dude. Why don't you spend $13 million on a divorce lawyer? I'm sure you'll be able to keep most of your goddamn money. You fucking moron. I mean, God knows the history of this podcast that I am all about. I'm always defending the guys, how bad guys get fucked over in fucking divorces. Jesus Christ, could I meander any more through this? Why don't I just play the goddamn clip? So this lady, his next door neighbor, is talking about some girl who's going to testify against this guy who paid his lawyer $13 million. And it's a really serious show. And I'm on the edge of my seat going, fuck, is this guy going to get away with this shit? And this is what the lady said.
But it is who to say.
Well, let me put it this way. The people in the town had already thought that Priscilla was a whore.
That is not true.
That's the way they edited it. Jesus, I'm trying to shut this fucking thing off. That's what she said. They thought that she was a whore, and then they cut to the fucking lady who was just called a whore in trial going, that is not true, and I fucking bursted out laughing.
The people in the town had already thought that Priscilla was a whore.
That is not true.
And I was like, God damn it, I want to share that with some people. And you know what's funny? Halfway through that, I started losing confidence in whether it's even funny. Because I did such a bad job setting it up. Why the fuck did it... I'm the worst. I took the wrong one. That's why. What is that? I'm the worst. You know what? I've had just about enough of my fucking unprofessional... I got to get somebody in here to help me out with this shit. You know how much better this podcast would be if I actually had somebody sitting here and I just had them playing the goddamn clip. I got to start fucking doing that shit. I really do. And this is not me asking for you guys to send me emails. I already have somebody that I'm going to use, okay? I don't want people going, I live in New Hampshire, but I could fly out there if you paid for the ticket. I'm not into that. I appreciate the help. All right, so I tried something new this week. I actually printed out some stuff rather than so I wouldn't... have to not text my way through this. Sit here and, Jesus Christ. I can't even multitask here. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing as I'm setting this fucking thing up. Why don't I just this podcast has just gone off the goddamn rails. This overhead light is making me sweat like this fat fuck I just saw in that Man vs. Food. He's actually challenging other fatties to go out there.
You're going head-to-head with Chuck. And who's Chuck?
And they went to Boston. And I got to tell you, man, I hate to say this being from Boston, but there are some ugly sons of bitches from Boston. It's just, there's no happy medium. They're either good looking or fucking... This dude, he looked like a pelican. He had this giant fucking chin. It was... Oh, God, and the skanks in the background cheering him on as he's eating. It was a 6-pound burger they were trying to eat.
And the crown jewel is the 12-pound Eagle Challenge. This is bigger than my large noggin.
And, you know, for those of you who suck at math, that's like 24 quarter-pounders with cheese, minus the bun. I guess the bun was gigantic. No, they had a bunch of little patties. So it was with if you just ate one bun and then you ate 24 of those fucking patties. And these fatties are fucking chomping their way through it. So anyways, I don't even know why the fuck I went into that.
Mr. Davis, please rise.
Let me tell you something that you need to know. That when that verdict came in, everyone in that courtroom thought Cullen was going to be convicted.
We, the jury, we find the defendant, Thomas Cullen Davis, not guilty.
You say you bad about it, you ain't